I have a little series I'm going to be doing. So it includes the 4 most common limiting beliefs that come up during any type of launch. Launch is when you are sharing an offer, a program, a course, something tangible or intangible with the world for any set period of time where the doors open and then the doors close. So I'm curious, before I dive into the most common limiting belief, number 1, what are some of the beliefs that have come up for you during a launch if you've launched before? We are going to be talking about, hi everyone, welcome, the belief that I'm not qualified enough today. This is one I see very often, and also one that I have worked through myself as well. So let me start with a little bit of a story. Over the course of 2013 and 2014, I became a health coach through IIN. And I had no idea, frankly, no idea what I would do with this certification, but I was just eager to learn, and I had a ton of my own health issues, and I was hoping that by getting trained and certified, I might at least be able to help myself. And about a year later, because I also had a full-time job at that time, and I was in grad school. So about a year later, I decided that I hated my job and I was underpaid and overworked and I wanted more time and money freedom. And I had this thought of maybe I should start my own business. Maybe I should use that certification that I got last year. But very quickly after that thought sparked in my mind, it was immediately followed up by, I'm not qualified enough. Who am I to start my own business or to put an offer out into the world or to say that I'm worth paying or somebody hiring to coach them? And I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, I'm just a health coach. And all these subsequent thoughts came into my mind after I'm not qualified enough. And let me know if this is resonating with you. The thought of, well, I've never actually worked with anyone before, except for in these practice sessions we had to do for the training. I honestly don't even know what to do on a coaching call. The person who was training me made it look really easy and simple and seamless, but are people actually going to pay me for that because it's so easy and simple and seamless? What if I don't get them results? What if I can't answer a question and I blank and I don't know how to help them? All of these things were going through my mind. And the drive to leave my 9-to-5 was really strong, but this very, very strong limiting belief was butting heads with it of I'm not qualified enough. And I thought, well, maybe, okay, I know I want to do this, but I should probably just go back and get another certification, get more training, get more credentials, and wait. I should just wait. I should wait to start. I should wait until I'm prepared. I should wait until I'm confident. I should wait until I've worked with more people for free. I should wait until I have X number of certifications. I should wait until I've practiced for however many years before anyone ever pays me, which is ridiculous, right? So here's what I want to point out. And I want you to listen up if this is you, if I am reading your mind right now. All of the training in the world won't help you to change people's lives, have impact on people's lives, be of service to them in their life, and build the business of your dreams. And maybe you want to leave your 9-to-5 like I did, if you don't take action. So yeah, it's wonderful if you have all of this knowledge and you're using it for yourself or your family, or maybe just giving it away for free, wonderful. But if you want to build a business that supports you and creates that time, money, freedom that maybe you desire like I did and I've created, it's not going to happen unless you take action, unless you just put yourself out there and decide you're going to do it and that you are qualified enough. And I should know because this is ridiculous, but I have 13 certifications. And honestly, none of them made any drastic difference in who I am as a coach. I want you to hear that. I don't want you to focus on 13 certifications. I want you to focus on none of them made a drastic difference in who I am as a coach. Sure, yeah, they helped me, they supported me. I have a very large toolbox of tools, and they helped me to fine tune and master my skill set for sure. But none were actually a prerequisite to coaching, to getting started, to taking the first step. You have to start somewhere. Your qualifications, your credentials, whatever they look like, no matter how long or short, I want you to start practicing feeling into them as if they are enough. They are enough. You are enough. You know enough. You've studied enough. You've lived enough life. And if you want to go get a training and you want to go into certification, I have a certification you can join. Come and join us. I love teaching people more skill sets and tools for their toolbox as a coach. But if that is the thing, the only thing, or one of those big things that's really holding you back from starting, let's take another look at it. Because again, the impact, the transformation, being of service to the world that you deeply desire, and maybe making a big change in your life doesn't come from just sitting and listening to podcasts and taking more trainings and getting more credentials and adding to the list and adding to the list and reading this book and reading that blog and blah, 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 blah. It doesn't happen that way. You're never going to get to your end destination, your outcome, your desired outcome, if you just keep learning and not taking the action, if that's part of your goals. Okay, so I have this little thing called Pulse of Your Launch, and it was created to help you put yourself out there, and to share your offers with the world in a confident, grounded way, where you can confidently say, yes, I am qualified enough. Or maybe that's not even a thought that goes through your mind anymore, because we squash it. And the Pulse of Your Launch helps you look at this limiting belief and all the limiting beliefs that may be coming up, like I'm not qualified enough, and helps you to work through them so that it doesn't seep out into the energy of your launch, because that happens as well. If you believe that energy, if you think of it as a frequency that you hold as an emotion, it's going to be seeping out into your content, into your words, into your sales page, into the way that you show up, into the way that you coach, into the way that you sell. And I don't want that for you. This program is 14